Welcome back to your local hobby shop. Back at it again with another action figure review. And today we finish off the review of Jaswares Unrivaled 18. And we finish it off with the last figure in the series, Kazuchika Okada. Oh man, another figure I was looking forward to when he was announced. Now Okada had a previous release. It was from Super 7, but this one seems a little bit better than that last one, as there were some problems with that Super 7 Okada. But let's dive right into the packaging for Unrivaled 18 Kazuchika Okada. Looking pretty cool, the packaging. Shot of him right there. Shot of him on the side. There you can see the number here and the series. And of course on the back, Okada. Nice live action shot of him with the Continental Championship. And actually a nice autograph too. And of course on the bottom, some cross promotion with the other figures you can find in Unrivaled Series 18. And no blurb because this is Mattel. But enough of that. Let's break the Rainmaker out of his packaging and see what he has to offer in 3, 2, 1. And there you have it, the Rainmaker out of his packaging, looking as glorious as ever, looking as cool as ever with the Continental Championship. Before we dive into the figure itself, let's dive into the accessories he comes with. Of course, he came with this little armband, this little band for keeping the title on his shoulder if you want to do some big photography with him, which is cool. But besides that, let's see what else he has. He has 2 Rainmaker pose hands. You know, when he goes like this and the camera zooms out fast. Of course, he doesn't do that anymore. He has a different sort of hand sign for the camera now, which is funny. I always find it hilarious when he does it. And of course, he comes with this really cool looking AEW Continental Championship. Really cool. One of the best design belts I think ever, not just in AEW but in wrestling. Just a really cool looking belt, and looks great in figure form too, in toy form. And now it's time to the figure himself. Let's take a look at the head sculpt first. Hey, it's Okada. You can tell it is. Great head sculpt. That's a sign of a great head sculpt. If I were to put this figure a mile away from you, or a decent amount of distance from you, you'd be able to tell this is Kazuchika Okada. So let's dive into the attire next. Why don't we? And of course, really cool attire. Very nice deco on here. You see the different shades of white, the silver, the black. Classic Okada attire. Now let's dive into the articulation here. There you go, up and down, nice. Full 360 on the head, very nice. Full 360 on the arms. Yep, that's good. It's double jointed. It is, but I guess the elbow pad doesn't really hinder movement, but it is double jointed. He can punch himself in the face, and oh, there you go. Of course, rib crunch, not bad for an AEW figure. Of course, AEW figures up torso doesn't really spin all the way around, do that full 360. How about can he get let's look at the articulation in his legs. Can he get it up for the bull boot? One of his moves he does in real life, yes. And yes, do the splitsies, yep. Oh, nice double jointed knees here. And the knee pads don't hinder movement. I gotta say, Jaswares has been doing a really good job of that lately with the knee pads not hindering movement on the double jointed legs. Or knees, I should say. The boots look cool, just plain white. Very nice, black bottoms. And a little bit of foot articulation here, of course. Some calf rotation here. And there you go, that is Kazuchika Okada in a nutshell. And there you have it. Well, my final thoughts on this figure before we move into the rankings, of course, for Unrivaled Series 18. Very solid figure. Looks just like him. Great head sculpt. The only thing missing, great accessories with the Continental Championship, of course. The only thing missing from this figure would be a nice cloth entrance robe, because he wears entrance robe usually during his entrance. So that's the only thing missing. But other than that, yes, great figure. And now I'm going to clean up a little bit and stay tuned for some Unrivaled Series 18 rankings. And we are back, and now it's time for our rankings, which we've been doing with every series so far on the channel, and I'll continue to do, of course. But this one is going to be tough to rank. And of course, we are ranking these from least favorite to favorite. I'm not ranking them from worst to best. And just because a figure finished last doesn't mean it's an abomination of a figure and I hate its guts. And just because a figure finishes near the top here, or my most favorite, doesn't mean it's a perfect figure, 10 out of 10 figure in every way. Again, just least favorite to most favorite. So let's see. I think we'll start off here with Mr. Scapegoat Jack Perry. Again, a solid figure, though now kind of looking at it again, there is some stuff off about the head sculpt, so that's why he goes a little lower. And just the attire isn't all out of the world, you know, out of this world, I should say. Sorry, I can't speak tonight. Very tired from work. So I'm going to start off with Jack Perry at number 6 here. My 5th favorite figure in this line. This is going to be tough. I am going to go with Samoa Joe. Again, I love me Samoa Joe. He comes with a belt and everything else, but the head sculpt is great. And I think even though I said his head sculpt in my initial review was great, now looking at it, it's not the most perfect head sculpt, but you know what? It's solid enough. But well, honest, this is a solid line. Unrivaled Series 18, Jaswares is a great rival, and that's why I said so tough. But Samoa Joe in here at number 5. And at number 4, I'm going to go with Jeff Jarrett, the King of the Mountain. Great cloth accessories, great head sculpt, great attire. But again, I just think there's better figures in this line. I think you could really just go... Oops, please don't knock everyone over, Jeff. We're not playing dominoes here. I think you go with pretty much any order in this series. But again, this is my personal opinion. Up next at number... Oh, let's see. 3, sorry, can't count today, is Mark Briscoe. Just a great looking figure, great head sculpt, great cloth accessory, great attire deco on there, and I'm going to go with him at number 3. At number 2, in least favorite to favorite, I'm going to have to go with the Glamour Mariah May. Just a great attire, great, very colorful attire, very toyetic, and oh, well, there goes all the rest of the figures. And again, comes with a great accessory, the AEW Women's Championship, and a great head sculpt. Great looking figure. I'm going to go with Mariah May at number 2. Let's see if we can get everyone back up here to stand at attention here. No, you get it. And so that leaves my most favorite figure out of this line as Mr. Kazuchika Okada. Very nice looking figure. Let me adjust this real quick so it looks a little bit better. So I apologize for that. Yes, Mr. Kazuchika Okada is my favorite figure out of Unrivaled Series 18. Just a great attire, great looking belt, great head sculpt. Looks just like him. He has a lot to offer, and yeah, that is my rankings for Jaswares Unrivaled Series 18. And there you have it, my thoughts from every figure in the Unrivaled Series 18 line here. Very nice line overall, but let me know in the comments below, what is your ranking of these figures? Who is your most favorite figure in Unrivaled Series 18? Who's your least favorite figure in Unrivaled Series 18? I know your rankings must be a lot different than mine, so let me know in the comments below. Before we sign up tonight, I do just want to address one hot topic that's been circling around the weekend. As of course, a lot of us wrestling figures collectors found out over the weekend that on the Reddit forum that Jaswares has lost the AEW license, which is just really sad. I think, as you can see, Jaswares makes great figures here. Yes, they started off very rough at first, but as you can see, I think over time Jaswares was starting to really get it down on these figures. Just kind of sad that now we may not be getting any AEW action figures for the foreseeable future. I hope maybe that Jaswares and AEW can work something out, but no promises, as it is a business after all at the end of the day. And if the bottom line isn't there for Jaswares, they're just going to move on to... I'm sorry, AEW is going to move on to somebody else. But other than that, sorry to end on a downer there. But again, thanks to those who watch. If you made it this far in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as it helps me with the algorithm. And until next time, and for Unrivaled Series 18, this is your local hobby shop signing out, and peace.